just putting a little bit of tape there to stop me from marking right up to the edge of the stone. It's just got a nice little sort of flat, unmarked area. Don't know how best to describe it. It's kind of got masonry marks. Hello, little Miss Me. How are you doing? I don't really need to film this section for the ultimate video, so I mean, I can always download the live versions. You can't sleep. Kind of understandable, really. Big hugs. Good evening, Anfield Road. How are you doing? I've had the day off work today, and I've spent the day. It does, doesn't it, Pip? I spent today running around and spending an absolute fortune. In addition to what it cost me to fix the car. Still, though, I'm not convinced. I don't think what they've said they've done today has fixed the issue, but I'll leave it till after New Year now. It's not detrimental to the car's running, it's just a slight annoyance. So this side of the stone face. Good evening, Yaya. Good to see you. Sorry about Aberdeen. Yeah, so this side of the house has got a very, very smart dressed stone. It's not as coarse as the other side. So all I'm required to do is just add a little bit of texture to each of the stones by just very painstakingly stabbing in the detail. It's kind of like needle felting but on Foamex and not using a needle. I decided just to come on YouTube tonight instead of TikTok because I don't need to record it. Is it the same Metcalf kit you were working on before, or are you working on a new one? Hopefully a little bit of mind-numbing stone prodding will take your mind somewhere else for a little while. It's the municipal building, is it? So it's quite a big one then, yeah. I wish there was something a little bit more constructive I was doing at the moment, but this bit needs doing before I can put it together. I also really, really need to make the ornate stonework for the outside, but that requires the cricket, and I haven't yet to do that. Comments aren't that easy to see in landscape, are they? I'm sorry. Gets to the point where I can't actually tell where I've gone now. I think I've done all the way up here. have to an extent, but I still need to do more because it's not quite that. It's not that visible. So I just put that back again. Thank you, Yaya. I hate to ask me, but was it unexpected? Or had she been ill? I just have to prod this area a little bit more, just to get that distinction between unmarked and marked. Good night, Anfield. Thank you for joining. I'm only on for a little bit tonight, but I'm aware that I've not live streamed for a while. My daughter's home from university at the moment, so I've been spending a bit of time out with the rest of the family. Well, I don't mean out, I mean like in the main body of the house. So I sat watching the festive edition of QI tonight, which was nice to do. And now it's time to do a little bit of prodding. She's home for about 4 weeks. She's got 3 weeks off and then it's start of exams, but she doesn't have an exam for the first week, so she's going to stay home for that period. So it'd be nice to have her home for a while. Absolutely. Put the Christmas lights on the tree outside today and she helped me with that. But I've had a full-on day of running around Christmas shopping and getting some coal for the fire over the Christmas period, getting my car sorted. I've certainly done some steps. But I've also sat in a fair few cafes having coffee, so I don't know, it's kind of counted itself out. Well, that's a bit of a shock. Were you godmother or... Did she not have a partner? Well, that's horrendous. Could do with doing this on an angle so I could actually see what I'm doing. Pretty covered everywhere now. What I probably just need to do now is scribe over the details. There's only you two watching me at the moment. Sadly, there usually is unexplained circumstances. Don't know what else to say to you, Mian, but you know we're all here if you need to talk. All I'm doing here now is just going back over those lines, not very deep, because it's a more dressed stone, so there's hardly any evidence of mortar between them. But I just need to emphasise it a little bit, because otherwise when the paint goes in, it's going to end up hidden. Good evening, Christopher. How are you tonight, fine sir? Right, and with that, that's this face done. I just need to now cut those apertures out. I think I'll change my scalpel blade. Can't see, but you believe me. Right, there we go. Right, so I'll just cut these windows out, and then I think I might reconvene over on TikTok. Yay, do you prefer TikTok? I haven't done anything. We'll probably be doing it Christmas Eve. Alright, so no other reason for us other than we just good lad, Chris. We're just so far behind. But even though they're growing up now, we've still got to wait until they've gone to sleep, so it can be quite a late night. I've just taken the tip of this scalpel off, so I need a new one. Right, seeing as there's only you two, shall we switch over to YouTube? Sorry, this is YouTube. Shall we switch over to TikTok? Reconvene in 2 minutes.